game number 6 in 2016 in San Jose, but a lot on the line here this afternoon.
As we mentioned, Penguins points in 3 straight. The Kraken 9 straight victories. Ford gets his first touch of the game. Rustin interception. Bounces back to Graves. Here's Evgeny Malkin. Ryan Graves over to Erik Karlsson. His wrister is right into the breadbasket of Decord. No rebound.
He's moving forward towards the net to let that wrister go.
Face-off win by Sidney Crosby. Rinse and repeat that statement as the puck comes in on Decord. That's kicked out. Alexiak run into by Raquel. Works through it. And Ellie Tolvanen will snap it over to Will Borgen. Only goal this season for Borgen was outdoors in the Winter Classic. He made the most of it. Tolvanen's shot hung on to by Jarry. And really, in a season where Seattle started off pretty wobbly, he has steadied the ship and gotten them right back in the mix. Here's Ty Cartier. His snapshot is handled on to by Jarry. Jaden Schwartz out at center for Brandon Tanev. They call him Turbo. His pass picked off by his old college teammate Achari, and ahead sprints Carter with a step shot turned aside by Decord.
Jeff Carter. This is turning the clock back 10 years. Carty coming down the right wing.
Scoops it cross ice. Justin Schultz catches it over the line to Schwartz. His wrister off the right leg of Jarry. Good stop through traffic, and he'll cover. And the Pens shuffle it out to center. Malkin pushes it ahead. O'Connor with a burst of speed. Shooting, and a save made by Decord.
Pass by Evgeny Malkin.
Jamie Alexiak back ahead for Yanni Gord. From the Tampa Bay Lightning, lost the puck at center there. It's Raquel. Back in for the Pens. Across Gensel to the net. In front. Couldn't connect to Crosby.
It hit Sid, but Sid was blocked out by the big body of Alexiak. Of their offense, and this last chance came off the rush as Raquel fed Jake Gensel, and Jake spots Sid. See Sid get down on that one knee for leverage. With that puck.
Chips it over to Pettersson. Rings it around. Letang trying to get to it. Gord nearly knocked it away. Malkin has it. Wrister is off the leg of Decord.
And this last chance is Evgeny Malkin in the high slot.
Karlsson in his own end turns it over. Wenberg in front. Couldn't connect to Schwartz. Up top, it's Riker Evans. Snapshot kicked out by Jarry. Pittsburgh trying to manufacture something. Comes back to Letang. Away from Wenberg. Chips it over to Pettersson. The long reach. Handles it. Wrister knocked down by Decord. Crosby able to knock it back to Graves. His shot wide. Gensel off the end wall to Karlsson. Across. Raquel over the body of Decord, but not over the line. But they haven't cracked him yet. Kraken, they'll be in New York City tomorrow taking on the Rangers, so they're probably happy about this earlier travel to get to Manhattan. With the time change, Gensel's shot blocked on its way to the goal. He's right to the puck, though. Crosby turns and shoots. Decord a save and a clear.
For a while, you know, when you're on heaters like Seattle's on right now, sometimes you win games that you maybe should not win. That game against Columbus, they had to come back. They trailed in that game 3 times.
Marcus Pettersson coming out of his own zone. He'll launch it forward for Malkin. Ahead, Rusty's got a man. In front, O'Connor scores! Perfect passing from Pittsburgh and an early strike in the second. It's 1-0.
The Kraken from the middle of the change, quick stretch pass by the Penguins. Evgeny Malkin with a little one-touch. And how about Brian Rust on the backhand? Hangs on. The patience of Joe on the backhand to wait for OC to open up for that one-timer. And OC knew he had to elevate it. He just gets enough to get it over the glove.
Drew O'Connor, 6th of the season. He adds to his career high now 15 points on the year. He'll tip it back out, and here come the Pens. Riding the wave, it's Rust. In, shot, save, Decord. If anything is clear, the shot deflects wide. It's the a puck comes right back in on Decord. He makes the save. Gensel with the chance there. Let me finish quickly. Brian Rust is getting back to full strength. They score! Sidney Crosby fires it past Decord. Goal number 574 for Sid, 2-zip.
Not sure if he's looking for goaltender interference or if he thought the puck was high-sticked. As the puck goes around the umbrella eventually to Chris Letang, and Sid opened up for that one-timer. Sid gets those hands so close together. That's not a slapper one-timer. That's almost a snapper one-timer that takes almost Herculean strength.
Kraken back in. 2 goals in 2 minutes and 43 seconds for the Penguins, who've come out firing here to start this second. And Malkin comes right back in. Shot saved by Decord. Didn't get all of it. The names that these guys are surrounded by in these categories, all in the Hall of Fame. Houston and shot is right into the breadbasket of Decord. No rebound. One hand on his stick. What an effort to get it back to Pettersson. It's Malkin for O'Connor. Drops it back down low. Malkin to O'Connor. His shot is off Decord. Pettersson drives it to the net wide. Letang for Rust. Passing for Pettersson. His shot changed direction. Malkin chips it back for Pettersson.
There's the forecheck again. They're just all over the Kraken.
Letang to Pettersson. Connects to Malkin, hopped off his stick. Loose puck, Evgeny Malkin for Rust. Wrister, and a save made by Decord. When that message is received, it goes a long way, and clearly after the season the Kraken just had, there's a lot of respect for the man behind the bench there in Seattle.
100%. I never knew how good a coach he was when he was in Philadelphia.
They'll knock it around to Graves, chips it back down low. Deflects to Pustin and quickly up top for Karlsson. He walks the line, a wrister wide, Eller off the outside of the net. O'Connor back to Graves. Here's Karlsson. His snapshot block back down low. Pustin pushes it for O'Connor. Eller, watched by Tatar. Swings it back to Karlsson. His snapshot deflected by O'Connor, and Decord gets a save on that. Hopped off his stick, Pens maybe a chance, shorthanded. It's Rust with a Jarry. Here comes Rust. He throws it in front, knocked down by Schultz, lost underneath him. Here's Riker Evans back into his own zone for Tomas Tatar. Finds Kyler Yamamoto back to Tatar. He's centering past Jarry. A great stop, his best of the game on Schwartz in tight. Riker Evans down low for Tatar. Back to Yamamoto. Tatar there, wristing it. Jarry, a good save again.
To Eller, and then down the other end, Thomas Tatar feeds to Schultz, the deflection. He still gets a lot in that backhand.
And pretty much a reverse of Saturday night in Raleigh. He was peppered right out of the gate. Just 9 shots on him so far in this one. But he's been sharp again as the puck comes in, a save made. Retreat to center.
Smart play by Raquel there. 2-0 lead, that's situational hockey. He thought of dropping that puck and thought wiser of it.
Everly back in off the crossbar as that one over Jarry's glove, but right off iron.
To the Penguin zone, dishes to Everly, and he just, little kiss off the iron.
And for a team like the Penguins that's always going to be hovering towards the top of the cap, the fact that he's in the first year of a 2-year deal, paying him under $1 million a year, is pretty big. 50 seconds on the power play. Evans leaned on by Eller. It comes back to Bjorkstrand. Quickly over to McCann. His shot is off the crossbar and out of play.
That's what we're talking about. Shooting Jared McCann was, they work it around, they get the McCann, one little dust off, and he lets it fly. Oh, man. Can he, you give him that time and that space.
How precious every point is. That 1 point kept them out last year. There we go. And a loose puck comes to Raquel. 2-on-1 with Crosby. Raquel across Crosby. Backhander, save made Decord.
Clear out the rebound, and then Sid taking the pass from Rickard Raquel. Forehand, backhand, and oh. You're down by 2. You're gonna have to pull him around the 2.5-minute mark.
Raquel loses his stick on the forecheck. That allows Bjorkstrand to exit. He finds Justin Schultz coming in for the Kraken. His shot's blocked. To the bench goes Decord. Extra skater on with 2.5 to go for Seattle. Penguins in front 2-0. Raquel has the puck at center. Pushes it forward. Crosby a chance. He seals it.
Job by Rickard Raquel to stay with it. Jake Gensel chips it out. It gets knocked down, but Raquel stays with it, and Sid opened up on that left side, trusting that Rickard Raquel was going to be strong on the stick, get it to him, and then bullseye.
And this Pittsburgh sports doubleheader has kicked off with a 2-point party on 5th Avenue as the Penguins snap the 9-game winning winning streak for the Seattle Kraken with a 3-0 shutout.